I'm gonna sound like a super big bag, but something that I've been enjoying about pregnancy is being able to eat whatever I want within reason. I say within reason because obviously if you guys have been following my vlogs, you saw that I was like scared that I had gestational diabetes for a minute. And so yeah, you don't want to like overdo it, but I like that I can eat whatever I want. Nobody's gonna question it. Everybody's like, you want more? You want more food? I'm gonna give you more food, girl. Like, we love that. I love that for myself. I really do.
Guys, it's been forever, right? Ah! Okay. So, yeah, I am 17 weeks. Not enough fingers on this hand. Okay, that's awkward. Anyways.
Wait, do it. Do 5.
Oh, look at that. 17 weeks.
17 weeks sponsored by Milwaukee Tools. And
they can't even see you. And for good reason. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've talked. Nothing, I want to say, significant has happened in the few week stretch that I haven't like really vlogged about the pregnancy. But this coming Sunday, we're supposed to find out our baby's gender. And yeah, I think it's a girl. I know before I was telling you, I don't even know what I told y'all on here. I really don't, because I can't remember a thing. My memory is getting worse, though. I can tell you that's for sure. But yeah, I think it's a girl. So we're gonna know on Sunday. Saturday, we're going to my nephew's 5th birthday party. I have enough fingers on one hand for that. And we did start looking at some houses. I know I said I would fill you guys in on the whole house tour situation. We started looking at some houses. We were a little disappointed at what we saw. We went and looked at one of the houses because on Zillow, it looked a little better. But in person, whoo, child.
It looked a lot better.
It looked a lot better.
It needed work, but like, that was... We drove up to it, we were like, nope.
The house we saw in person needs to be demolished.
Yes. Yes.
That doesn't need to be sold at all. That needs to be demolished. So yeah, we're still working on that, and you know, don't want to say too much, but we'll keep you updated as it's going on. And let me show you guys these candies that are so good. I hate bending down, y'all, like, because I feel like it just makes my belly hurt. So my sister-in-law told us about these candies. These are the Yum Earth. No, get out of here. So they are good.
Sponsored by Yum Earth.
What? See, and this is going to get my video flagged.
Is it?
Yum Earth. And these are the organic Sour Littles soft chew candy. It has no artificial dyes. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, shellfish-free, fish-free, peanut-free, tree nut-free, soy-free, dairy-free, sesame-free, and egg-free. I think I said dairy twice, but that's okay.
What candies have shellfish in them?
A lot of them.
Really? That can kill somebody.
But that's why you gotta read the ingredients, baby.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah. So they have a regular, like the regular chewy candies. They're like the gummy bears. Yeah.
Oh, well, they're just like gummies.
Gummies. They're not good to me. Like, I feel like I have to do too much. And I don't want to fight against the candy when I put it in my mouth. But these joints right here, they remind me of Sour Patch Kids, which I love, but Sour Patch Kids have a whole bunch of dyes and stuff in them that somebody won't let me have. So, you know, thank you, Paulette, for letting us know about these. And y'all, they are so good. Let me just show you what they look like. Show you guys hand ready to ask for one. So yeah, like they're like little people. Big bag.
So good.
They are so good. They come in blue raspberry, lemon, and strawberry. Guys, these go stupid. Go ahead and pick yourself up a pack. I mean, Yum Earth, if y'all seen this and y'all do want to sponsor a shorty, like but so yeah, see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so in the car On the way home from prayer, we finally felt the baby move. Well, I finally felt the baby move right in my like left side, which is like that's the side it seems that the baby favors. And also don't mind the noise in the background. Joey is making tuna and it's 10:27 p.m. but like we're hungry. So yeah. But I'm excited about that. Like I told you guys earlier, we have the sonogram appointment tomorrow. And I'm just, continuing to hope for good news that everything's growing and moving the way it's supposed to. I'm so happy to feel the baby move because I haven't felt the baby move in weeks. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, why am I not feeling nothing? So, yeah, that's that. Hey guys, today's April 2nd, right? Yeah, I think so. We just came back from the OB. They didn't do an ultrasound, which is like meh, but I guess they figured I'm having my anatomy scan in like 3 weeks, so it's probably like but they just did. Why is this person driving like this? This is really strange. Are they turning?
They're doing anything but driving.
Okay, anywho, sorry guys, we get distracted very easily in this car. They did the Doppler, which I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do a Doppler, I could just stay home. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but anyways, they did the Doppler, so that was that. And then they offered to do another blood test for another thing that they had not mentioned before, and I was just like, no, because to me, it's like we're going to get charged every time that we're gonna get charged a copay or whatever every time that we go to get blood work done, because that OB doesn't know how to do blood work well, and they either outsource to LabCorp, and then I keep getting bills from LabCorp, or they have to call one specific nurse in who can actually draw blood. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good. So yeah, I'm like, if there's anything else, they'll see it on the anatomy scan in a few weeks and we'll be fine. But I'm trusting God that everything is gonna be fine with our baby. We're gonna have a healthy, lovely, beautiful baby. And right now we're on our way to go get some Popeyes, which I haven't had in a schmad long.
I like how the conversation is whenever a healthy baby and goes right into Popeyes.
Not too much on me. But I saw y'all. It's like I don't know, like the need for fast food when you're pregnant is just so heavily on me. And I've seen other people talk about this. They're just like, I don't want to eat nothing at home. I just want to eat fast food all the time. And it's like, that's how I be feeling low key sometimes. But like, I do eat at home. I do cook at home. But every once in a while, you grow needs a little fasty. So,
which we've seen on video every time you've taken a video.
Yes, but that doesn't account for the entirety of
it feels like it.
Oh. And yet I'm not laughing. But so yeah, we haven't had Popeyes in. It's been a while. Since they introduced the little spicy 6-piece. Those like, remember it was like the sweet chili,
the tenders, something like that.
No, I don't bakes with the tenders. The chicken, the bone-in chicken. Yes, yeah. Remember it was like a sweet chili something.
They like just came out.
That's when we had Popeyes. So I don't know, maybe 5 months ago, 6 months ago. It was way before the pregnancy. But I just say all that to say, getting Popeyes. I keep seeing people do mukbangs on my, like, no matter what I do, I'm seeing pregnancy videos and mukbang videos. These are the two things I'm seeing all over my feed all the time. And Greek bowls, which is why I made my little Greek bowl the other day.
It was good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's actually good.
It's good. But anyways, keep getting distracted. Yeah, gonna get the Popeyes because I saw this guy eating it and he was just tearing them chickens up. And I just said, yo, I need that. I need that in my life right now. He said, ask for fresh chicken. So hopefully they don't look at me crazy and be like, fresh chicken. But I'm be like, how long for the fresh chicken? How long for the new batch? Because, child. Period. But yeah, so that's that. Sunday, like I told you guys, will be the gender reveal. And yeah. Hey guys. So what's the name of the show we've been watching?
I don't even know the name of it.
I don't know, y'all. There's a new show on Netflix.
Secret Millionaire, something like that?
Something about a millionaire. It is so good. It's like this British guy is the host. Mad good. That show got us hooked.
Yeah.
As y'all can see, I have my natural hair out. I know that there's been a lot of discourse online about the whole like loose texture 4C thing like that or whatever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've always actually wanted thicker hair. My hair is fine. And I just feel like if it was thicker, it would just really give. But you know, this is what God gave me, so I just kind of gotta accept it. I did some finger coils and then just took the blow dryer and just kind of went through it. But anyways, we are going house hunting today, but not really. We're just gonna go tour an open house of a house that we liked. We're not ready to purchase right now, but we're just doing a little toriante. And yeah, and then we're gonna head to a birthday party for my nephew. Oh, look at house.
That's the one we saw that we didn't like.
Oh.
That's that one.
No, but I was confusing it with the one off the highway that's painted the exact same way.
They all look the same.
Yeah, okay, well, anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna go do that, and I'll see you in a little while. Hey y'all. I don't know why I sounded like that, but hey y'all. We are headed back home from the birthday party. It was nice. It was good to see all of my family. And see my little nephew and my other nephews and nieces. Everybody's just growing up. And also like a lot of my family hadn't seen me since I announced I was pregnant. So this is all their first time seeing my little bump. But yeah, oh my gosh. So as you guys saw, that house was not it. It needed so much work. Like, we were just talking about in the car, I'm like, honestly, you need to like raise the foundation like 2 inches because the basement was tight, height wise. You need to like get rid of the sunroom so that you could expand the kitchen because the kitchen was very small. You'd even need to like build more of the house into the backyard to even get more space in the kitchen. Get rid of like, there was like a front room, like there was like a space in between the door and the front door and the entrance to the living room. So like a space like that, you would need to like get rid of that completely to push out the living room and even have a wall for a TV. Like that wasn't, there was no where you could even put a TV in there. The bedroom was super tiny. It was 2 bedrooms, so the upper level counted as a bedroom, and then there was a very small bedroom on the first floor. But we found out that that house hadn't probably been updated since the 90s, right? That was when the lady purchased it.
The sale was in the 90s. It said for like $100 grand, which is wild to me.
Yeah, it was $100 grand in the 90s, and
but,
it was
that whole house. It probably hasn't been touched since it got built.
Yeah.
So 2-prong outlets, the whole 9.
Excuse me, and it was going for $350. But yeah, there was so much work that would need to be done, and it was crazy because this guy came in and it was like clear that he was like trying to maybe inquire about the house for his father, But yo, he went off on the real estate agent, like unprovoked. Like for sure, she didn't really have the answer to his question, which as a real estate agent, you should do a bit of research into the property. But like the way he responded was so like, this man was angry. And then he asked about the heat, and he was like, why isn't the heat on in here? She was like, the heat is on, you know, the house is old. And that just set him over the edge, and he was like, you know what, I'm leaving. She was like, you can get out. And he was like, yeah, I'm leaving. So that was an interesting interaction. There were also like 2 classic cars in the driveway. One of them was like kind of just like in parts, and the other one was a full car, but I doubt it's operational. So yeah. But like I told you guys, we're just looking around right now, kind of just, you know, seeing what there is around us, things that are in our price range. We're super open to getting a house that needs to be fixed up, but not to the point where it's like it'd be better to destroy the whole house. Like that would just be crazy.
Yeah, that house needs, it needs love. And I'm looking, like, outside is rusted.
Yeah.
Downstairs has water damage on the foundation. It's hard to like look at that and be like, oh, you know, whatever. And then the amount of electrical work I got to do alone on it was enough for me to be like, hey, we got to crack stuff open.
Yeah, and then it was water damage. I was like, when we went to the basement, I was like, I felt like it was like kind of like moldy. Like it was kind of hard for me to breathe down there. So yeah, there was just a lot of things that's like, okay, no. But I think it's good for us to just, I think it's good for us to just like go and look at these houses, right? Gives us a better idea of what we want and what we don't want.
Absolutely.
And what we'd be willing to tolerate in terms of changes. But that was just too much. But it was cool to do that. We're just gonna have fun on this house journey. Like, we believe 100% that God will provide the right place that'll come on the market at the right time. You know, we're already getting things. I'm not gonna say a lot of things, but it's not a lot of things. We're already getting things for the baby. Like, people are already giving us stuff for the baby. So that our main concern is having enough space to house all of the stuff that's necessary for our baby, because it will get really tight in our apartment. But you know, we're there until the Lord says that it's time for us to move on. But yeah, we know we're gonna get something good, and we'll take you guys along for the process. But just updating you guys, no, I haven't spoken to you in a while, and stay tuned for more vlogs. Love you guys. Bye.